back as a child, I always wanted to become one of the most important people in the country. I always sang it and said, I will be someone important in this country. But it was really, I was really so ambitious, and it was a dream, but a dream came to be true. But it was so ironical that my dad died. I didn't want it that way, but it happened for a reason. They always say God gives and God takes, and that's how God made it. My dad died and I took over him. Who of you can take over politics after 1 week of your father's death or mother's death? If your dad was a politician, who of you? You could still have that pain in you. But of course I had a pain in me, but I said no. I looked at the young children we had. We are 8 children in the family, and I'm the second born in the family. But I had to take the courage, and I told my mom, you know what? I don't want you to cry. Everything is okay. Me, I'm going to stand as a member of parliament. My mom was like, wow, no, you shouldn't go. I was like, no, I'm going. So I took it up, and I told her, I'm going. You know, it's what my heart is telling me, and I should follow what my heart is telling me. So I joined politics. It happened that I went to the Electoral Commission. I told this man, you know what? I want you to take my papers, and I'm standing as a member of parliament of this constituency. He said, no, you're lying. I was like, no, I'm not lying. I'm serious. I want to be a member of parliament. I gave him my qualification papers, and I told him, you know, I'm above the age of 18. I'm a citizen of Uganda, and the Constitution says if you're above 18, you're capable of being a politician in this country. So I took over the position of my dad, and I ran his projects. I told my friends, I want to become someone in this country. I want to become a member of parliament. They all thought I was joking. They could all talk, all things, but I told them, you know what? It's my heart. We were 10 people who had contested for this post, for the by-elections. But among the 10 people, I was the only female, and all were men. And all were seasonal politicians. I'd never been in politics before, except the high school politics that I've been there. And way back at school, I joined politics. I was the information prefect. And I always read news on parade, like on assemblies. I always read news to students, and they knew me for that. I had the courage in me. I was so ambitious way back, still childhood. So when I joined politics, it was so challenging. You know, having 4 things at the same time, school, politics, family, constituency. It's very, 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 very hard.
How many members in your constituency? How big is your constituency?
The constituency is big. We are over the estimated population of the people is 14,000.
It's a lot of people for you to look after.
I got 11,000 votes.
When were you elected in this by-election? Which year?
2012.
2012. Good.
And
Amazing.
I got a percentage of 53%.
Well done.
took
Amazing, amazing. I'm just rushing you slightly. You will have a chance to talk some more, but just before we break soon, just a quick response to that question about what can outsiders do to help advance the cause of women in Uganda? And then we'll come very quickly to the other comments.
Okay, what you can do for the people, actually for the young generation, I don't say for the people, but for the young generation like me and like the rest in Uganda, is education and health and women emancipation. We can only provide for women. We can give women groups so that they can earn a living. And for the young people, we can provide books, pens, and pencils for the young people in school. And then maybe bicycles for them, you know, to ride while going to school. You know, the village life is very difficult, most especially in African countries, not only in Uganda.
That's a nice idea. Free bicycles for everybody who's under 18. You're going to have a lot of excess baggage.
Then medical equipment.
When are you back in the country?
I'm going back on 14th.
On the 14th. So you can have a bilateral and work it out.